Well, this is taking longer than I thought. This is really not a good... We had a good first video of the dungeon. But then after that, the last two really haven't been that good. So this one, now we get to go to the second floor. It be there, huh? You must look for me. Well, you're right there, but look for the key for you. I get it. Yes, she's sick, so we definitely want to help her. Help out the sickly. And now we go to the east side of the dungeon. So there are a couple things we can do. First of all, this, which we'll be getting into a bit later. Actually, we'll probably do it now, but... Actually, no, we can't. Well, that's something that we want to be doing later. First, I think we want to go up here. I don't know, this is the kind... This is the part of the dungeon that I don't really remember too much. And after you break it down, no need to go in there. In fact, you can't even, like, jump in there. The only way to get things that they drop is to use your boomerang or claw shot. And it's going to be the claw shot, since when do you ever need your boomerang? And hitting it once, even though it takes 2 hits to kill, hitting it once will stop it from shooting ice. So that's something to keep in mind. We got a couple of things of interest right here. First of all, right here, some of the floor is kind of breaking off. So stand back. And there's a claw shot target there, seemingly for no reason, but now it may make sense to you. Now this right here, that actually leads back to the first room, but it's really stupid because it's just a dead end. Do we even have as many heart pieces as we should? I feel the need to check that. Where? Yes, we do. 31. Wow, 31. That's really a lot. Obviously, yeah, 13 and 1 out of 5, so yes, that is as much. Yeah, but you can't even use a claw shot to get back over here. That's just, the only point of that is, like, I'll even show you that door next time we go back to the first room, which we will be doing. Anyway, the way to get out of here, yes, is that claw shot target that's up here. You gotta stand back a little. And there you go. You know, maybe now that that claw shot target's open, you can go to that first room. In fact, I've never really tried that, but that would be kind of a cool way of transportation. Anyway, we don't have a key, so we can't go through that door. So we have 2 more doors that we can go through, but this is actually not something that will be of use right now, because we need to get this over here, and we need to get something over. Yeah, we need to get something over up here. So, and it will shoot right there, so we're going to have to actually go to the other side of that room and go around there. It's that room right there, that little room right in the center, we're so close to, but we're going to have to do a lot of going around to get there. These things, kind of annoying before, no problem now. Yes, it's our... I don't know how many of those we've got, but... Alright, we actually haven't lost a heart since we've, Wait, no, we just got the heart piece, so that's how it got filled up, duh. So yes, the heart pieces, the 2 heart pieces in this dungeon, and the soup are the only ways to fill up your health. And yes, definitely do that, make a claw shot target, and now we get to see, second use of this ball and chain. They actually brought the swinging pendulum puzzle back in Skyward Sword. You use a different item to make it work, though. And yay, there's a small key. What else would it be? If it wasn't a small key, we'd be screwed. Obviously, there was that other door on the first floor, but like I said, we'll be doing that later. You'll thank me later. And actually, right there, that may be a hint, where we actually are. We're over this other room, so we actually could have actually waited to get that compass and just waited till right now to get the compass. And we could have just fallen off and ended up back up there. But then again, how would we get the treasure that was in the room before with all the armory room? I might not be making sense to anybody but myself. Sometimes I don't even make sense to myself. And this was the room. Be sure not to fall in the hole. And yes, this like little rug here. So it still is. It's still got the furniture like a house. Even though it seems like the Yetis would break it. So now we're actually back in the first room. The first thing you want to do. Hot shot target. Now we have easy transportation. There were actually these broken staircases here in the first room. Also, this is worth mentioning. That another way that you can refill your health is that there are some choo-choos down there. A purple one, you know, it's not that reliable, but it is technically a way to refill your health. Alright. Awesome. Now this, I always have trouble with this. I don't know why. Overkill? Well, no, it's underkill, because you're not even killing it. Hold B! Oh, okay, that works. That works too. Hold B. If you hold B, then you can aim it. Oh, come on. Well, while we're down here, I might as well do this. There are actually a couple of treasure chests down here that you can break these things to get. I'm pretty sure that the other ones all hold like pots with like minuscule amounts of rupees in them. But, and I probably will break those too, just because I'm a perfectionist. But, you know, there's ones, and these are the ones that you gotta go for. Whoa, wrong one. Oh, wait, never mind, that's a Poe, that's important. Yes, that is important. Good thing I'm a perfectionist, or good thing I got it wrong. Totally forgot about that. And you wonder why I misposed. Anyway, that's 2 out of 3 in this dungeon. The last one we'll be getting shortly. Or longly. And there's our other treasure chest. And, you know, actually I'm not going to get these, because there's no way that there's 2 Poes here. So forget perfectionism. Those statues will stand. Yeah, the purple chew jelly, really only in case of emergency. You should bring potions here to begin with, and, you know, the simple soup, or the superb soup at this point, is always better than purple chew jelly. So the trick here is that you have to hit this one before this one totally stops. And if you don't do that, then it's not going to work. And, dear me, sometimes that takes me so long. What a shot. And we got a piece of heart. Yeah, it definitely is a piece of heart, because I can barely see it. Don't bother doing this whole thing again, just use the claw shot. And yeah, as you can see, it's not just purple chew, there's actually yellow chew here. No need to waste a bottle on lantern oil, but if we'd have had our lantern out, we actually could have, you know, scooped it up. We don't actually need the lantern at all in this dungeon, but, you know, better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Always. And that really does happen to me a lot in life. I remember one time I was young and I was putting together train tracks, and there's this one piece. It was like this bridge of a piece, and I kept finding it, but I didn't need it. And then this one time I wanted to use it, and I couldn't find it. That's probably that's the story of all stories that no one cares about, right? You know. But it really is. It does happen all the time, yo. I was like so mad. I remember saying, "Great, I didn't have it when I had it when I didn't want it. Now I want it and I didn't have it." And yes, there's a Poe. It's supposed to be hidden behind that ice, but it actually kind of came out of it. You gotta work on hiding. Oh, you're not gonna? Okay, fine, then you die. Well, even if you said you were, I was gonna kill you anyway. Yeah, use target attacks. Best thing to do on the slippery ice. We got the Poe's soul. So this video, I think we are doing better. This ice will actually not hurt you. Now this goes to that room we want to go! And damn it, it's locked! I knew that, obviously, but... So now we'll be going to somewhere a little more familiar. Ah, remember this? We tried to get here earlier, but this block was in the way. Not anymore. But, where are we going? We've already been here. Well, that door's locked. But remember, I didn't really point this out. Actually, I didn't point it out at all, but there's actually a block and a switch that are encrusted in ice. So that's what's going to open the door on the second floor. And I love ice block puzzles, but you might be wondering, how in the world do you solve this one? Well, I'll explain it to you, and I'm not doing it right at all. But now I will. What you have to do is you have to push this across. First of all, you're not going to be able to have both switches held at the same time. I mean, you might be able to, but you're probably not. And you have to push this and do this. And now you might be wondering, well, wait a minute, there's no way to get that over there, so we're stuck. No, because since that block was stopped by the previous one, it will stay there. An object in motion will remain in motion, and an object stopped will remain stopped. Another thing that's actually interesting is that you can actually use your ball and chain to do that, if you want to do it a little quicker than just standing next to it and pushing it. The problem with that is that sometimes you might get the wrong one, and then that could totally screw you, depending on what you're doing. But, if you just want to be hasty and not care too much, then go right ahead. Something I find interesting is that you actually can't climb on that one. I mean, you can't even climb it at all. Like obviously you couldn't stand on it, Link is too tall. But, looked like there was an enemy there. Ball and chain, can break this. Almost got 200. Wait a minute. Did you see what I saw? Because I saw what I saw. There was a treasure chest I missed over there? That can't be. But it is. Oh, it's on the second floor. Whoa. There's definitely a door on the second floor. Bye.